So good afternoon everyone. My name is Neil and I am from first MBA B batch. So today we have with us Mr. Karthik Kudroli. Good afternoon sir.
Good afternoon.
So your question is sir, Mr. Before we dive in, tell our listeners your story, who you are, what you bring to the table in terms of qualifications and expertise, the experience that shaped you, and most importantly, what's your secret formula when it comes to teaching and connecting with your students?
Okay. So first of all, thank you. And then let me now talk about myself. My name is Karthik Kudroli. So I'm having 8 years of teaching at NITE, 3.5 years of teaching in my previous organization. And before that, I was in the UK working for a logistics company called as Siva Logistics. And my qualifications, basic degree is B in mechanical engineering from our own NMA MIT NITE. After that, I moved to the UK where I did my master's in engineering management with majors in logistics and supply chain. That is where I developed my interest in logistics and supply chain. Then I was an intern at TNT Logistics. As an intern, they moved me to the new role as a warehouse coordinator at Siva Logistics. So this is how I bring in this industry academia experience into my teaching. And moreover, I'm a keen learner every time. What I do is the mm, the time I get where I'm free, when students go to any industry, I move along with them or I go along on my own to any industry, go there, learn their processes, and that is where I get the rich experience of the real time industry examples into the classroom. Then, moreover, other than my teaching, I'm a practicing businessman. To mean to say, I'm with an aesthetic sense. I design beautiful houses to be called as an interior designer or a interior contractor. So that is my real passion. So I don't take too many projects. I take one or maximum two projects at a time with the client that I trust a lot. The client who will engage will along with my and his ideas. So this is one of my enterprising journey. The second interest in my enterprising journey is something related to IT, something related to a social cause, an app-based application which will solve some problems. But right now it is not in place, but soon it will be in place when I find right people. Then coming to sports, yes, I'm a national level category 1 referee. I'm into powerlifting since the age of 17. I participated. Then because of education, I couldn't continue powerlifting, but I was with that throughout. Still, I go at least 2 nationals in a year, 4 states in a year. This is all possible because NITE has allowed me to do this, follow my passion as well as my career. This is about what I am. And coming to the class, I hope you know it better how I engage my class. I don't stress on attendance till my classroom will be full. I believe in art called as storytelling. Any concepts you have to make them easy, then I feel I should read newspapers very well, where I can connect each and every social cause into the concept that I'm teaching, which can be interrelated and taught to the students in a very, very easy manner, in a fundamental way. This is what I believe, and this is what I've achieved. Then, second thing is cases. Maybe your class first years I do not deal, but the higher semesters through cases connect with the concepts. This is how I teach my students, and consistently I have proved with that, with the first best teacher award in this institute. Then with my feedbacks, I feel yes. So this is about me now. So over to you.
So great, sir, hearing so much about you.
Thank
Because
you.
over here, we only know you as Professor Karthik Kudroli. but knowing more about Mr. Karthik Kudroli, who he is as a person, that was very good. But I had a question for you, sir. You moved from engineering to logistics and now to teaching. What made you take this path?
See, I don't know, it's all my, I can see it as fate. I never thought I'll return to Nitte. It was that time, 15 years back, I was in Nitte. We were the royal mix of Nitte. But I don't know how did it happen. But teaching was always my passion. My grandfather was a teacher. My dad is a teacher. May not be teaching education, but teaching sports. So maybe it is because of the genes I ended up here. But I hope I am doing a good job. So I am not regretting that I am a teacher. But trust me, there was no new learning in logistics. Where I was working is a warehouse, but it was day to day the routine activities. There are no new challenges. Yeah, engineering I could have gone, but I don't know still why I chose management. This is
Could you tell us about your experience working with TNT Logistics in the UK? And did it change how you view supply chain management in India?
yeah, obviously. See, 2 years, some months I was there, and I was known as only the hardworking Indian guy. They used to never call me by my name because everyone used to call by surnames. So my surname was very difficult, Kudroli. So they never used to call me. Yeah, I've seen some things, the technology, the infrastructure, which is not yet implemented in India. I'm sorry, I'm not blaming anybody, but we are still a developing nation. So what I mean to say you is this field has a lot of scope. Viksit Bharat 2047, the way infrastructure is developing, the Udan scheme, the way government is working with this, yes, there's a lot of scope in India. So anybody who is pursuing logistics and supply chain, I feel initially you may start with less, but trust me, the way your pay will grow, that is exponential in nature. So I feel yes, there is a lot of scope for this field. And yeah, coming back to your question, way back in TNT and SIVA, things were different. My experience 12 years back, 13 years back, now still not implemented. So my examples over there are still relevant in Indian context. Yeah, but AI has taken it much forward, is what I feel.
You spoke so much about operations, sir, and about the supply chain. Which skills do you think are most useful for students who want to work in operations or supply chain roles?
Depends. There are two kinds of jobs, one is desk and one is field. Depends on the candidate whether he loves the desk job working as an analyst or a field job solving the real time problems. Real time problems are very, very challenging. Okay. Maybe you are working in a maritime logistics, maybe you are working in a shipping container, maybe you are working in the hardcore manufacturing supply chains, FMCG sector, retail supply chains. Depends where you are working, but every job is challenging every day. It's like firefighting every time. So mind it, the relevancy is you have to be very keen, you have to have very good logical sense, very good problem solving skills, then only you can excel in this particular field. Moreover, you have to be very much responsible. Responsibility is the one of the key thing that I would suggest with every the new students. I'm talking about the Gen Zs. You cannot simply say, okay, I'll run away from responsibilities. No, the commitment is required. Responsibility and commitment, these two things you show, rest everything will come onto your path on itself. Hardworking, responsibility and commitment.
Saw your role in operations and supply chain, how hardworking you are, and how much of a tough operation it is. But in the same way, in at JKSHIM, you also handle so many roles over here. So we want to know, how do you manage everything so smoothly?
So the thing is, There are different kinds of personalities. I don't want to blame anybody. Everyone is good at their own skills. My problem is I cannot sit in one place. I cannot sit in my chair. You hardly see me sitting in my chair. So maybe because of which my research is weak. I want to keep moving, running here and there. This is my, I can say it is my drawback. And one thing is, any task given to me by my director, my higher authorities, I feel that I'm scared inside. I'm afraid. What if I don't execute it in a right manner? I feel that, okay, for example, I'll give you 18. Last year, 18, I had promised the director that number of students would be 1,000. I'll get 1,000 students to the campus. 1,000 students is not easy, my boss. The day and night hard work we have put in as a team. I'm not saying I have done it alone, but running behind students is I feel thankless job. But everything what I'm doing is for the institute. So day and night we have worked hard together to make this project a remarkable, iconic event. So about me, it's like if a task is given, then it is a sleepless night for me. Until the task is completed in a right manner, in a befitting manner, I will not sleep. May it be accreditation, may it be events, may it be infrastructure, whatever it is. In fact, you can ask my the housekeeping staffs. I can't even see one cobweb here. I feel this is like my house. You come to my house, I'll show you how beautiful it is. Even there, not even one cobweb you can see. The same way, it's over here, you can't see even one cobweb. So that is where I am like, this should be done. Yes, this should be done in this manner itself.
That's so great, sir, because I think because of your behavior, let it be your teaching or the tasks given at you at JKSHIM, you handle it very well. But I
Thank
want to
you.
know, how do you see future of logistics changing with the fast growth of AI and data?
AI, AI has gone far behind. The way machine learns, the way machine produces ideas is far behind, my friend. And logistics will reach somewhere. There may be a day when things are moving in track. I'm talking about the movement of goods from one point to another will move in track, and drivers are not needed. Okay, you call it as autonomous vehicles. That may come into um, FTLs also, the full truckloads. The day is not far. So AI will change everything, change the entire shape of, forget logistics, it will change entire shape of any activity whatsoever you do in your day-to-day activities. But involvement of people will be there and it will continue.
Like, you answered all the questions so good. But we have a small task for you.
Yes, please.
We'll get ready for the rapid fire round. So you just have to answer my question in just one word and as quick as possible. So the first question will be, morning coffee or pre-workout shake?
Morning coffee.
Okay. Warehouse or classroom?
Classroom.
Powerlifting or paperwork?
Powerlifting.
One MBA subject you'd name if you could.
I didn't get your question.
One MBA subject that you could name, you could rename if you could.
I have to rename a
Yeah,
subject.
rename a subject.
Operations research to management decision sciences.
Okay. Your favorite motivational quote that keeps you going.
Keep trying hard till you succeed. You'll surely succeed one day. But don't lose hope. This is what I believe, and this is what I tell to my students always. And don't work for anybody for free. No meal comes for free. Okay, this is what I think.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering all the questions. You did very well. And thank you so much for giving your time and for participating so well with us. And that's all.
Thank you so much, and it's indeed pleasure. You, the students of branding and promotion, you are great. Keep doing this good job, and let our institute shine like this always. Thank you.